Welcome back. This is going to be fun. Our next guest is one of 10 contestants vying for the title of Halloween Baking Champion. The show airs on the Food Network on Monday nights. Look at this.
Salty pretzel crumb is going to be wet sand at the beach with a float in the middle of the lake and a chocolate ghost that's haunting and floating over the lake. So the plan is that first I'm gonna pipe out her features so she looks ghost-like. Kind of like windy, creepy, spooky is the vibe I'm going for here. I need at least 2 of these. Spooky trees. All of my chocolate pieces that will decorate this cake are hand-piped. I think it's cooler when you make something yourself instead of just using a silicone mold. I actually like that it looks like there's some 3D stuff kind of going on here. I gotta get my raft on top here.
15 minutes, bakers.
Oh my God, 15 minutes?
Sherelle, that cake's looking good, but...
Their cake's looking good, John Henson. Please welcome back to the show our friend from the Thirsty Whale, Megan Baker. Welcome back, Megan.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
It's good to see you. Okay, I was thinking about this just as that clip was rolling, and that is when you take something that you do as a trade, that you're very relaxed with,
Right.
that you're very good at, and you are very good, and you put it in the pressure cooker scenario of a competitive TV show, what is that like?
It's almost like you came to work today
Okay.
in a new studio. You didn't know where any of the cameras were, what the story was, and they said, you're on in 30 seconds.
That's a good analogy.
I mean, it really is. I knew where nothing was. I didn't know what I was gonna bake. It was pretty intense.
Okay, so what part of the process of can you describe for people that haven't watched
Yeah.
this particular show, because there's a ton on Food Network,
Yes.
what is the format? Like, what, is it a series of, like, each episode's a series of competitions, or how does it work?
So this season's a little bit different.
Okay.
So this season there is 2 challenges per episode. There's a thriller and a killer.
Okay.
The thriller gets you an advantage if you win that round. The killer takes you out if you're in the bottom. So I have 2 bakes every week.
2 bakes every week.
Yes, and they're surprise bakes. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know the kitchen.
Okay, so let me ask you too. There's no matter what your profession is. For me, and the producers will laugh. One of the things I don't always love doing is mispronouncing people's names. It is something I'm not great at all the time.
Yes.
What part of baking is like kind of your kryptonite that you don't love doing?
Well, I had a really bad injury with sugar once. I poured hot sugar into my hand.
No!
Yes, it was horrifying. It was the worst thing I've ever done in the kitchen, and I had to do sugar work under pressure for this show. And so just the fear of that alone, plus then you're under pressure in a time constraint, it was, oh man, it was insane. I made it through though.
That's frightening. That is frightening.
It was quite scary.
Okay, so what are we doing here?
Well, everyone's following along the show this season, and it's super fun for me, so I wanted to show you guys a cool thing you can do at home with the kids or for your Halloween party. So what we've got prepared and what I'm going to kind of show you how to make today are these lovely trick-or-treat cookies. And the trick-or-treat is when we break these open.
Shut up!
Is there a trick or a treat inside?
Look, have Eric get a shot. Well, there's the little jib camera right there. Look, just hold it still right there.
Yes.
There is a little roach in there, and it's not real. That is awesome.
Isn't that so fun?
I wondered, I'm not kidding, Megan, I wondered why these were so thick. I'm like, that is a thick cookie.
You gotta get the trick in, man.
So are they all, each one is different?
Well, I've got a plethora of little fillings here, so everything's a little bit different, and you can pick how nasty or how nice you want to be. But it's a fun little thing you can do with your kids at home, and something a little different.
Okay, how do we make them? I want to make one for Kendall.
Absolutely. Okay, so getting us started, I've just got some raw dough here to walk you through it.
Okay.
When you're making these at home, I used a pumpkin cutter. You can use any shape you really want, but the really important thing is as you're panning these up, put the whole pumpkin on the pan before you take out that center, because otherwise it's going to get all warped and weird and it won't line up.
Good. Okay, good tip. Okay.
Yes, for sure. Then you can either hand cut. If you have a small cutter, you can take out your middle section there, and then you bake all 3 sections so that you have a sandwich sort of situation going on here.
Got it. Okay.
Next, we're going to assemble. I got bison on me.
It's all right. Let me get you a towel somewhere. I don't know where there is one down here. Okay.
We'll live. All right. So we're assembling, right?
Okay.
So it's basically just a crafty project at this point. We're just going to glue this all together.
And you're using icing for the glue.
I am. This is royal icing. You could use buttercream if you wanted.
Yeah, don't use Elmer's. Don't use, I mean, seriously. Yeah.
Probably not.
Okay.
All right, so then we've got a whole cavity. So do you want to be nasty or nice here?
Well, it's for Kendall, so nasty. So
Okay.
let's do, these are little spiders.
Yeah, some little spiders in there.
Okay, I don't think she likes spiders. So do I put them just in here?
Absolutely, yep.
This is awesome. Okay, there we go. That's enough for her.
Until she breaks that open, she has no idea
She has
what
no
she's
idea.
getting. She's
No.
just a big cookie.
Yeah.
All right, then we have a little top situation.
This is awesome. What a cute idea. And it's, I mean, it's so simple. I mean, it
Right.
is and it's not. I mean, but
Anyone can do it.
yeah.
It's just whatever treats you find to go inside.
Okay.
So you can make as many as you'd like of those, but then decorating is the fun part for me. That's my all day, every day. So we're gonna end up with some pumpkins, sort of like this. But
We have
it's
like
really-
30 seconds. I want to see you. I'm not good at piping. We've done this show for 7 years, and I'm not good at piping cookies or cakes or anything. And of course, you are excellent. Of course,
my
you are.
job.
It is your job. Yes. Look at how good you are. I need to get good at that. That's one. Oh, see, I wouldn't even know to start with that. And then you ice them. You fill it in.
Yep, you just do your fill in. You can make all sorts of different cutouts at home for eyes and mouths to give them some character. It's just super simple. You can either use icing for that or pick up some fondant at your local craft store.
And there we go.
They're so
fun. The season just started, so go support Megan. Watch the Halloween Baking Championship Monday nights tonight on Food Network.
Tonight,
You can't say anything, but do you do pretty well? Just look at me.
it's a really good episode.
Okay, there we go. That's why I love Megan. For more information, head and support them as well. ThirstyWhaleBakery.com. We'll be back right after this. Back in a moment. It's a really good episode, y'all.